Does she have to raise taxes then?
That's what she's going to, I fear, conclude, but that will almost certainly make the hole even bigger. We can have this argument about whether she inherited a £22 billion black hole or not. I don't think she did. But I think we can no longer have an argument about whether the hole is now bigger. It is. She's kept digging. And the problem is this, Patrick. We are now taxing the UK economy to the max. Over my lifetime, the government has never tried to squeeze as much out of the economy in tax as it is now. Getting towards 40% of the entire economy is being squeezed out in tax one way or the other. Here's the problem. You dial that up, growth flatlines or even goes into reverse. If you put up another national insurance rise, employment will fall. If you go for a wealth tax, even more millionaires will start to flee the country. The tax dial is turned to max. If you turn it another notch, you probably won't get any more revenue. You'll just dampen growth.
Let's bring up the debt clock, shall we? Can we bring up the debt? There it is. Good. Now it's a number so big that it makes you wince. But debt is rising by 5,170 quid a second. At some point, does someone call this in?
Well, yes. I mean, at the moment, we're effectively living on tick, right? So just servicing that debt is costing us more per year than we spend on the education budget. Just servicing it. We're not clearing the credit card. We're just paying the credit card fees. So that number's going to keep going up. Public spending is unsustainable. There is no way we can keep spending at this sort of level. And sooner or later, politicians of all stripes are going to have a serious discussion about what we're going to cut. And I would think, initial first blush, you've got to find £100 billion worth of savings and fast. So what does
Sir Keir Starmer mean when he says now that he's going for a growth in living standards? That's his big thing, because before it was about going for growth just economically.
Yeah.
So what's this pivot all
So
about?
I think he's going to argue, if interest rates go down a notch and you've got a mortgage, you're better off. It's now easy, right? But what we really need to see is not just the UK economy growing fast, and it's basically not growing at all. We need to see it growing faster per person. Because you've got to remember, the population's going up. So if the economy is staying at the same level, that's the same pie to share amongst more people. We should be measuring GDP per capita, income per person in Britain, and if anything, that's going down.
OK.